Hey, it's Lenny Schmidt. It's me. Hey, look, remember me? I used to be on the interweb all the time. Hey, how you doing, man? I'm in the middle of a bunch of moving around. It's a little chaotic here at the house. But I wanted to bring the Total Schmidt Show back, and we wanted to start tonight. Tonight's a good time to start because we can start live. I'm going to have my friend Patrick Duffy on. If you've watched the show before, you know what it is. The show really is, it's a variation of quarantine comedy, which is a show that I did during, of course, the quarantine in the middle of COVID, where I talk to entertainers, live performers, singers, dancers, comedians, magicians, pianists, and writers, everybody in the entertainment business. We talked about COVID, talked about being shut down, and talked about how we weren't working and how we were surviving. And so forth. And I wanted to take that show on the road when I went back out to cruise ships and interview people. I got tons of interviews coming up with different people, all kinds of stuff to talk about. Do me a favor first, like the video, hit a quick thumbs up. That would really help me out. I'll say we'll greet everyone when I come back, and then let's get the show. Let's get the show started. Let's go. I'm a little off. I'm missing some cues as I usually am. Let's make it consistent. But anyway, welcome back. Welcome back to the Total Schmidt Show. Hey, welcome to Total Schmidt Show. How you doing? I'm back at sea. Here's what you're going to get from the show. It's kind of like quarantine comedy, except I'm not going to be home. Actually, it's kind of like quarantine comedy and a combination of all the stuff I've done online over the last year or so. There's sketch stuff, live stuff, stand-up stuff, travel stuff, and, of course, conversations with others who do the same things that I do on a daily basis. That's it. That's the whole show. Then I'm going to record it all and put it on the intraweb. Sometimes. Usually late. Always late. Maybe. I don't know. And weekly? Nah, maybe. Sort of. Could be. Either way, sit back. I hope you enjoy whatever the hell it is I put together for this week on Total Schmidt Show. All right. Yeah, look at that cool little intro that I get to use again. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we're back, man. We're back live this week. We'll be live next week, and then I will start uploading many of the dozens of interviews I have done over the last few months. I had to spend some work working on updating some of my tech and my video stuff and my software, and I think we're ready to kick it off again. So tonight is my friend Patrick Duffy will be out here in a second. Next week, my brother Mike Schmidt will be on the show. And the week after that, we'll kick things off with the recorded sessions. Vince Morris's episode will be up. I worked with Vince on the Mardi Gras some time ago. And then I have episodes coming up from dozens and dozens of great comics. Paul Lyons will be here. Happy Cole, I got him. Azim will be on, good friends of mine. All great, very funny comics. I just worked with DJ Cooch. Lots of people. Melissa McLaughlin, a beautiful singer. I got a great show with her coming up in a few weeks. We'll be back every Tuesday. Again, the shows will be at 7 now Pacific instead of 6. I wanted to add some time. The only two people commenting right now, I have viewers, and Ben is here, Ben Magley, and my good friend Robin Greenberg. Hi, guys. How are you? Welcome back. Thanks. Thanks for coming back after me being missing and gone forever. So now I'm back. Here I am. So that's who's watching the show right now. This show will stream live every Tuesday, like I said, at 7 Pacific, and we'll stay up on YouTube on the Lenny Schmidt Comedy channel. And there you go. And we should start uploading more content over the next few weeks. I'm very excited. Big week here at the Schmidt house. My daughter's graduating, and I have family in town. So that's why I'm hiding in my room doing a video. So let's get right to it, folks. Let's go right to the show. My friend Patrick stepped in at the last minute. I really appreciate the fact that he's going to be here. And I think the sound and everything, it seems like everything's working great. It's funny that all the tech works really good. And I can't believe I got this all set up in about 15, 20 minutes, but let's go. We've talked, you know what? Patrick's been on the show before. I think he was on an earlier version last year before I had the software. Also, when I was making tons of mistakes and him and I couldn't connect on the phone and there was a problem with the sound and all kinds of shit, all that stuff. But Patrick Duffy, many of you know as a brilliant piano brilliant musician. And I know him from working at the piano bar on Carnival, and he works piano bars all over the country. He's a musician, does all kinds of stuff. Also, I just saw him in New Orleans. Some of you guys might have seen some of the social media feeds of him and I drinking heavily at 2 a.m, and then me going right to the airport. So that was a lot of fun. But here he is. He's my good friend, Patrick Duffy. Here he is. Hey, look, Patrick Duffy. What's up? You're here.
Oh my God, it's Lenny Schmidt.
Oh my God, you're here.
Holy Schmidt.
Holy Schmidt.
I can hear you too. It's crazy.
I know, Nick. Right? We got everything. Everything's all worked out. I like it. I'm impressed. It's good. It's good.
Dude, I was on the first stream you did when everything shut down.
Then I know everything was screwed up then because I couldn't seem to
Yeah.
get. I couldn't get anything right then, man. It was just. It was not solid.
No, it was good. It was yeah, everything was working fine. You're like, oh, I'm just gonna turn off my Bluetooth, and then you just froze and went, ah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It sounds completely correct. Oh no, I don't want that up there. Oh, there we go. Look, I'm slowly getting back. It
looks better as a bottom.
Yeah, see, I'm working. Dude, thank you. Hey. One more thing to put up. I don't have my ticker, so we're just gonna have to figure it out. Anyway, how you doing, man? You're back home now, huh? Right? I guess you're taking a little bit of a break from the road, my friend.
A little bit, yeah. Working on some recordings, and I'm actually trying to put together an EP. I've got some original, not funny stuff coming out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I can actually be serious sometimes.
Can you really?
Yeah, occasionally.
Occasionally. Dude, that was great seeing you in New Orleans. I can't believe that worked out that way. That was perfect.
That was such a great surprise.
Yeah, well, like, that was the only time I was happy I had a flight canceled. You know, it was like, and I knew you were there before I got the message. So I was like, I got the flight, and the second the flight got canceled, the first thing I thought was like, oh shit, I got to spend the evening with Patrick in New Orleans tonight. And then I just had to track
you were
you
like,
down.
You're like, ah, crap. He knows I'm here. Now I got to go hang out.
No, bullshit. I was happy as hell. I was even like, because at first I looked at other flights and stuff, and that was a pain in the ass, and then I'm like, come on, this would be stupid. This is a perfect opportunity. So, but at first, remember, I don't know if I told you, but the airline screwed up, right? It was Delta.
Yeah.
They gave me a hotel, which was a shitty hotel by the airport, and I'm like, screw this. This is horrible. And then I called the cruise line, you know, because if there's a screw up, they usually step in, and they gave me a great hotel near the French Quarter. So I was like, oh, well, I'm taking that one. And that was the one that I literally walked 2 blocks to come see you. So it worked out great.
Yeah, it was perfect. I remember walking you back. The return of the favor.
Yeah, I barely remember walking back. That was at the end of the evening. And I literally stayed up the whole night. It was a trip. So what are you recording now when you're home, man? What kind of not serious stuff are you going to be recording?
Not serious stuff. I'm working on more bits for the piano bar kind of show. I'm trying to put together a stage show. I'm looking for agents so I can get more corporate gigs, more less playing in dingy bars and more up on an actual stage.
Yeah, more like an individual, like a guest entertainer, stand on its own show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather do that than play to. Well, I guess you play to drunks everywhere, but.
Yeah, but if you're doing that corporate stuff, that stage show, that gives you.
Yeah.
You know what? It's fewer opportunities, but the money is better, and it's probably a better gig too because you have more control.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
You know, because the piano bar.
Yeah, I love the bar gigs and all that.
Yeah, the piano bar. You handle chaos well. That's like I think that's why it was one of the reasons we get along so well. It's like chaos happens, and you're just like, all right, let's just.
You know, that's the story of my life.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. That's why I had to track you down that day because you lost your phone, and I'm like, how the fuck am I going to find him now?
Yeah, I was hammered a night or two before you were in town, and lost my phone. Somebody stole it. It was a great time.
Yeah. Did you figure out the worst part was the Venmo thing? That was the shittiest thing about that whole scenario.
Well, I got it all back. Venmo fixed it. CashAPP fixed it on their end, and I can actually still track the old phone. Yeah.
Oh no, that's great. That's really cool, dude. Oh man, good for you. I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going back to New Orleans on the 25th.
Okay.
I'm going to be there 10 days, playing on Bourbon Street again, drinking less.
Cool. So you'll lose your phone again, and
I may try to track down the guy who took the last one.
You might want to forget that. You might want to just let it go.
Yeah,
you know, if you get the money back. Yeah, right. Exactly. Why confront some guy in an alley? Hey, man, did you steal that phone that I don't need anymore? Maybe. Yeah. Now I'm stabbed. More chaos. I can't get it right.
You should have seen some of the transactions they sent. Take my grandfather to the movie. Now take your mom to the movies too. And this was all at 5:30 in the morning. These Venmo
Right.
transactions these guys were sending each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the best. Sonny Wallace is here, and she says hello, Patrick. Everybody
Hi,
says
Sonny.
hello. Robin says welcome back. There are people that are here that are listening. So how long you'll be in New Orleans for 10 days and on the 25th of this month?
Yeah. Yep.
Let me check my calendar. I don't think I'm
You gonna get another flight canceled?
You know what? I'm going to be in Vegas, ironically. No, I'm not. I'll be
Oh
in
no way! I'm working on getting into Vegas right after I leave New Orleans.
Great, then I'll just miss you. It's perfect. I'm only in Vegas for a week. I'm on the Mardi Gras. Oh, when you go on the 25th? Yeah, I'll be in Vegas that whole week through the through the 3rd. I leave on July 3rd.
Ah, damn! I leave the 4th.
See, you leave what? New Orleans? Damn it!
Yeah.
All right. That means fine. Forget it then. Who cares? Who cares? Where are you going after?
Maybe I'll just skip. I'll skip New Orleans. Come to Vegas.
Yeah, come on by. I can't offer you a gig, but I can find a place where you can lose your phone and have them steal your Venmo. I can have that happen.
Perfect.
In Vegas,
That's
anywhere
great.
in Fremont
what about
Street.
my dignity?
When was the last time you were on
Nice.
Fremont Street?
Last year.
Was it? Oh, good. Then you know exactly
Yeah.
what it's like. Escape from New York now. I got up. Dude, last time I was there in January. I had a friend playing Vegas, and I went there to spend a couple of days. We're hanging out at the club at the Grand, and then he goes, "Let's go downtown." So we go downtown, we park or whatever, and we walk through the parking garage, and there's this whole chaos, and there's this stuff going on, and it looked like there was a guy in a costume, and some guy throwing another guy, and I'm like, "Oh, sweet, is this like a street art thing? Did we walk into the middle of a play? Like it looked like a play." It looked like a play that was playing out. And it took me about 10 minutes to realize that, oh, my God, this is a real fight. And it was some dude in a Superman costume getting the shit kicked out of him, getting kicked in the head. Then another guy came by, and more people are kicking. And I'm like, man, we got to get out of here. Yeah, it was like, it's that whole Fremont Street is chaos. After midnight, man, that is not a good place to hang out.
I don't remember being there after midnight. I'm sure I was, but I don't remember.
I'm sure you were there after midnight. If I know you, you were there after midnight.
I think that's why my Uber rating went down.
This guy, I'm not picking this guy up again. This is bullshit. First of all, he's wearing a superhero costume for some reason.
Oh, I should have put on. I got a Duffman costume.
You should totally have a Duffman costume. I didn't even think about that. In fact, I never connected those two things to right now. How lame am I? I didn't even realize that. So you're going to be home. How long are you home till the 25th?
Yeah, probably. I'm trying to put together a couple last minute gigs up here,
Right.
but probably mostly just kind of relaxing and working on some of the stuff for. Thanks. I'm glad I'm so entertaining.
You're what? Oh, because I'm yawning. Shut up, you guys. I should have.
That's good. We can swear on this one. I like this.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, well, it's because I'm in charge and no one really watches, so it's great.
Nice,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. It goes up on YouTube, and YouTube only complains when I play somebody else's music. That's all they care about. They don't care about the swear.
Yeah, I remember when I did my first couple Facebook streams when everything shut down. I put on. I think I started playing Sublime or something in the background when I took a break, and I came back and it was all shut off. I was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah, right. They just totally. Well, I'll get a message from them too sometimes, and it'll always be. Hang on, I had to shut that down. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, we got viewers on Facebook. My bad. Sorry, I didn't.
Oh, wow.
I didn't realize that. Hi, Lisa Haber. Oh, Lisa Haberman is here. Who's going to miss me on a cruise in a few weeks? She's very sweet. She saw me in a ship and apparently liked the show, which I hear.
Oh, wow.
I hear is pretty funny actually. That's what I heard. But Lisa has seen me before, but she'll be in a cruise. Robbie Gandy Davis is here. Hi, Robbie. Good to see you. My good friend Michelle Atkins Milosoff is here. What happened? Lose this. Oh, I'm getting messages and thumbs up and all kinds of stuff. So Michelle's here. Hi, Michelle.
Pop-ups.
Yeah, I guess. We're live on Facebook, so we have viewers on Facebook and YouTube. I went to both channels.
Sweet.
My good friend. Go ahead.
Let me see if I can share it quick.
Yeah, you
without
can share
losing you here.
Yeah, you can share the YouTube link. The one I messaged you earlier today, not the link I sent you recently, because that's the one you used to sign into the show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, I shared that one earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the one you want to share. Share the YouTube link, and that'll get people to the show or whatever. I guess.
All right, I'm gonna try that quick, and
Great. That
hopefully I
means
don't
this is
lose you
all
here.
going to end. This is all going to end any minute now. Hi, Alex. Alex is here. Alex, I got your tickets. Thank you very much. See, you're gone. I knew it. It's ruined. Yeah, he's gone. I knew it. See, things are going good, and then we got stupid and tried to get more tech. Oh, he's back. Oh, look at that.
I
He's
can
back.
still hear you. I can still hear you. I'm gonna share this quick.
Oh, okay. All right. You had to come
I'll be
back
right
to calm
back.
me down. Thank you.
Yeah, I heard your heart beating.
Did you hear me whining? Quit your whining. Patrick Duffy, ladies and gentlemen, one of my best friends. We don't get to work together nearly as much. But it's good to be back live, man. What's this? Nice White Sox. Nice White Sox, baby. Yeah, they're horrible, Alex. Thank you. I only hope they're playing better when I go see them in San Diego at the end of the year, because they are not playing well right now. Plus, I'll be in Chicago in a few weeks, so I'm going to see him play the Twins and the Guardians. No, who are the Indians now? They're the Guardians, I think. So I'm going to those games. All right.
That's a great question.
What is the baseball one?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, do me a favor. Text me the link on my phone, because if I close this out of Messenger, I'll lose you.
On the
Just open up.
phone? All right, hold on.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, actually, I can do it because I sent it earlier. I'll just pull it right off that.
Boom.
Here we go.
You sent it to my my Facebook Messenger, but that's where I have this open right now. So if I close that, then we're all fucked.
Agreed. Stop. Right. All right. Stop that. There we go. Okay. Copy. I already sent it. Oh, where do you? Oh, you want me to text it? I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just not paying really good attention.
Text. The iMessage thing.
The old school way of communicating, right?
Yeah, on that jitterbug flip phone you got.
Shut up! I need the big numbers. Yeah. So Patrick Duffy's he's one of the best piano bar guys I think I've ever seen work. He's really good with the crowd, knows all kinds of songs, and he's pretty funny. So, and he has quite a nice little fan base. So, Ben, okay, but who's a better chance to make the playoffs? The White Sox or the Bears? That would be the White Sox, Ben. Thank you. I'm pretty sure the White Sox are still making the playoffs. Bears are going to win 6 games tops, maybe 5. So, I had to get some Bears conversation out there. I just had a Bear-Packer conversation with somebody. Patrick's back. All right, did you share it?
Did you say bear pecker? Yeah, I shared it.
I did say Bear-Pecker. Yeah, that's exactly the way I like to put it, by the way. Bear-Pecker.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Hence, I got a bear pecker too.
Wow. There's now Sonny. Was it the same Sonny? Sonny's watching us, and there's Sonny Wallace and Sonny Sanger. Are they the same people? Do you know?
There are more than one Sonny.
I know, but what are the odds? One's watching us on Facebook, and the other one's watching us on YouTube.
I was humbled the other day. I found there were more than one Patrick Duffy.
Come on, you really didn't know there were more than one Patrick Duffy out there?
Well, I knew the actor, but I had friends on Facebook who were friends with this other Patrick Duffy. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, you're like, hey, I thought I was the guy. Well, there's
There
a Lenny.
can only be one.
There's a Lenny Schmidt out there who has the Instagram Lenny Schmidt, and it's the whole reason that all my social media is under Mr. Lenny Schmidt. And here's the best part: the Lenny Schmidt guy that I checked maybe 4 years ago when Instagram first came out, he only had like 4 posts, and up till now he's got 5. So he's taking my name and he's not even using it. Yeah, so I'm a little annoyed with that. But what are you gonna do? He's Lenny Schmidt.
That's why I had to use PatrickDuffyMusic.com.
Yeah, because there's so many Patrick Duffys out there.
Well, yeah, that damn actor.
That damn actor, the one guy who's throwing a wrench into all your shit. Is that what it is?
Yeah, the motherfucker from Dallas.
Fucking Pat. Yeah, jeez, Patrick Duffy. That's bullshit. Go back to the 70s.
Hey, do you know that show Dallas? You ever see that show? There's a guy named Patrick Duffy. He's in that show. No, I've never fucking seen it.
How often do you get that? Do you get that every single night you do a show?
Well, it's funny because it's generational.
Right.
You get the people who've seen Dallas. You get the people who've seen The Man from Atlantis, if you remember that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
And And then you get Step by Step with Suzanne Summers.
Oh, that's right. I forgot she was in that. Oh, he was the dad,
And then
right?
and then you get the the South Park generation with the Patrick Duffy leg.
Oh, I don't even know that one. The girls would know
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm way behind on South Park. I watched it this year though. I'm caught up
What,
with
the first season?
Caught up with this season. No, I'm caught up with this season. I'm all
Oh,
caught up
nice.
with yeah. So the pandemic one.
You're pretty much caught up with everything then.
Yeah, I'm fine. That is maybe the most brilliant show on television. Is South Park. I can't believe the shit they get away with on that show. It's fucking amazing.
That and Family Guy impresses me too.
Dude, yeah, Family Guy's a good one too.
All sorts of.
Yeah, there's stuff they get away with sometimes where I'm like, wow, dude, that's okay. Just
So it's like if I said this in a piano bar on a ship, I would be fired and left in Cozumel to swim home.
Right. And I've seen people canceled for less things that I've seen on Family Guy where I'm like, oh my god, how did that get by? Like the Quagmire and the giggity, the giggity and the pedophile stuff. Oh, yeah, he still jokes around about that. I'm like, how are they getting away with that joke?
Yeah, there was one, he crashes his birthday party. He asks the girl, how old are you? She says 16. He says 18.
Yeah, I remember it's great. That's classic. Hey, Angela's here. And Alex, Ben's here. Ben asked me a football question. Hi, Angela. Thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. She's on YouTube. Let's go back over to the Facebook. All right, yeah. Oh, Sonny. Oh, I was wondering how. Okay. All right. Sonny Sanger, who's on Facebook, said. Oh wait, she's made a couple comments. She's the same person. Okay, she's giving. Oh, she's sweet. She's giving views. That's what she's doing. How cool is that, bro? You know what I mean? I want to make sure you get enough numbers. But she was. She's funny. She goes, I wonder how. I was wondering how Lenny knew Patrick. Like maybe you used to watch Dallas.
God damn it, Sonny.
Yeah, that's funny. Damn it, Sonny. Don't be funnier than the entertainers on the show. Don't do that. Just trying to build an audience here. Although she's helping with views. How cool is that? I'm helping with views. Oh, you're the best. I like you. All right.
Be sure and share it. Share it with all your friends. I tried. I only got 3, and they're all busy.
Yeah.
Lenny's actually one of them. So.
Yeah, Patrick and I, trust me, my circle of friends is very small, and it's even smaller when I'm talking to Patrick. So when it just does. So
do these guys all know?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Do these guys all know the story when you carried me back to my cabin?
No, do we? I don't think we told that story, and we should probably tell it. And then there's a follow-up version. I can tell the follow-up version with DJ Cooch, which is I told you in New Orleans, which is ironic. I'm a magnet. Okay, so here's the story. Let's tell the story. This is a great story. This
is how we became friends.
Yeah, well, we knew each other beforehand. We were supposed to go out. Yeah, we became closer friends. We were almost never going to. I almost never spoke to him again after this night. But
it's because I cock-blocked you.
I had to let it go. You did cock-block me big time. So we're working on the Sunshine, which many of you guys know the Sunshine, specifically the ship, the class. And he was in the piano bar, and I was in the comedy bar. And this back then is when on that particular ship, the comic did all his shows in one night. So I had 5 shows all night long. And it's a tight schedule, so I don't have time to leave. So I walk by and Patrick, hey, when you're done, I'm done. We'll go get a drink after work or whatever, because we're going to be working the whole night. So I went down. I never left the comedy room. I was in there the whole night. I did 5 shows. And I leave. I walk out to the bar. I walk in, and the bartender standing there looking at me just going, and I go, what? He goes, he's not good, man. I go, what do you mean he's not good? He goes, he's really fucked up. I go, all right. I've seen Patrick fucked up before. But I go, hey, Patrick, how you doing? But Patrick was so fucked up. He was in the I can't put together a sentence fucked up stage of the evening. And I was like, I don't know how you played piano and sang any songs in this condition in the last 45 minutes. But he was just standing there looking at me. I go, are you good? And he's like, I go, you want to get out of here? Okay, all right. So the bartender goes, don't take him down the main corridor. That's a terrible idea. So go down the back stairs and try to go down to like deck A, which is on certain ships. On certain ships, there's a deck called I-95 kind of, which could be deck 0 or whatever. But I-95 is the main area the crew walks up and down. That's the main area underneath, below deck. That's like where the crew mess is, all this stuff, medical, everything. They all walk up and down there. The deck below that is usually deck A or something, which is where the crew lives, and you can walk across that deck. So he's like, don't take him down the main way, and don't take him down I-95. Like, all right, we'll figure it out. So we go down the back stairs. And now Patrick is drunk. I mean, he's so drunk, he is dead weight drunk. He is. I get his arm over me. I get my arm around him, and we're trying to walk downstairs, and he's not cooperating with his feet. I mean, nothing's working here, man. So I got to lean him up against the wall. And the problem is, he can't tell me what cabin he's in. He can't say the words. So
I couldn't tell you my fucking name at that point.
Couldn't tell me anything. So I finally get the number of the cabin out of his mouth. And then, but I don't know where it's at. I'm not sure where it's at. This is my first time in the sunshine. So I got to carry him down the hall, and they prop him up against the wall, and then I have to go look around, see if I can find the cabin, and then come back and grab him. I go, I think we're getting closer. So this goes on forever. And a couple times I lean him against the wall and leave and come back, and he's not there. And I'm like, oh, Patrick. And I'm trying to keep him out of like public view. He's really drunk. So I walk up, he's laying down on the ground. I pick him up. Also, during all this time, side note, I'm supposed to be meeting a girl in the crew bar. This is why I was so frustrated at the end of the scenario, was I was supposed to be meeting a girl in the crew bar. It was my last night, her last night on the ship. We're leaving the next day. So anyway, long story longer, I finally figure out where his cabin is, and it's in an area I never would have thought of. And where it's at, I've got to take him up past the main set of elevators on I-95. And now I'm like, now I'm screwed. Now I got one shot to do this, and hopefully no one sees it. So, and I had a couple people walk by, and I'm waving. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And usually you're okay if it's not security for the most part. And it wasn't. So I get him up the stairs. I get him into his cab. I go down the hallway, and it's at the end of a hallway that zigzags, by the way. So even down the hallway is a pain in the ass. I get the cabin open. I throw him in the bed. I throw the card on his chest. I grab the trash can. I put it next to the bed, and I go, you're an asshole. And I turn around and I leave. And I run up to the crew bar, and the lovely little singer girl that I was supposed to meet is now gone. And she's left for the evening, and I texted her, and she was like, no, it's late, and I got to get up tomorrow early. Anyway, bye. And so that didn't pan out. So that's what happened. And then I actually didn't talk to Patrick for a long time after that. It just happened. We were on different ships. We were bouncing around. And I think I sent you a message or something, or I ran into you, and then we just, we ran talking. I go, I haven't talked to you since that night. And then I had to walk him through it because he remembered none of it. He didn't remember any of it. And I had to explain the whole process to him. So it was quite an adventure. And Patrick he doesn't look like that big of a guy, but man, when he's dead weight, you're not an easy thing to carry around.
I'm really sorry about that.
That's all right. Could have been worse.
If it makes you feel any better, if it makes you feel any better, I threw up in the wrong direction.
I'm glad you did. I just didn't want you to pull a bottom on me. I'm like, I can't. I hope he doesn't die. I'm like, man, just don't die.
Hey, I woke up at 7 p.m. the next day.
I bet you did. Oh, man. Yeah, you were out hard, brother. When you hit the bed, you didn't even move. I thought you might have been dead then, but I didn't even. I'm like, whatever. I'm just leaving.
That's what the cabin steward.
Well, now I'm like, I don't want to be found in a cabin with a dead body. That's the last thing I want to be. So now I'm running away. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I totally forgot about the inspiration. That was that my buddy Willie was on that cruise. And
right.
That was the night I had you up on the piano.
Oh, I remember. There's a video of that somewhere, or there was.
I found the camera today when I was cleaning.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
I would have. There's a video of me on all fours on his piano wearing I think a cat mask or a mask or something. There's something on my head.
Oh, maybe it was a Batman mask. Yeah.
I don't know what.
Some sort of kinky shit in the piano bar late at night.
Dude, I don't know if you're here. I'm trying to remember if you were, because I have the people that watch the Runyons are here all the time, and their daughter Kim Runyon was I think you were working then. I'm not sure, but she got up and crawled across the piano bar in a little red dress. And I was in there with her and her dad or her mom. I can't remember. I was in there with her and her dad was in the hallway. But they watched the show a whole bunch of times. But that's where I met Kim, was in the piano bar. But she got hammered and got up and crawled around the circle of the top of the piano bar. Dude, I look back at some I can't believe
Was that me?
I don't think it was. I don't remember who it was. I don't remember who was on.
I would have remembered a red dress.
Yeah, because she was but she was hammered and crawling and not caring about knocking shit over. So, and then I'm just worried about. I was like, oh my god, I don't want her to fall. That's what I kept thinking. I'm like, what was wrong with me?
Yeah.
Every time I see a drunk person on a piano, I feel like a parent back in a playground. Where when you're a parent and you have a kid, you're in a playground. Every time they touch something, you're like, oh god, don't do that, don't do that, don't. Even to this day, I see, and even not my kid. I see my kid holding onto a monkey bar. I go, don't climb those, don't climb those, don't go up, don't do it. I have
just go sit on the teeter totter.
Yeah, there's a safe toy around here. There's a safe toy. So, but yeah. Anyway, that's the story with Patrick. That's the story with how him and I became bestest of friends.
What's that scene in Step Brothers? Do we just become best friends? Yep.
Dude, yep. You want to go out in the garage? Did they do something right after that? My daughter and I did a Zoom for that. Or not a Zoom. What's wrong with me? A TikTok. Did we just become best friends? Right. Yep. You want to go out and look at baseball cards? Yep. And they go back out or whatever.
So you're going to Vegas next, you said?
Yeah, I'm actually I have the Mardi Gras before that. So I'm home for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty happy to be home. I'm excited. This
Nice.
my youngest graduates this week, and then she has like a surgery next week, some minor stuff, and then but I'm off for 2 weeks. So that's why we're doing this cleaning. Like I'm supposed to clean the carpets and rearrange the house. I've been doing that for a couple of days now. So I'm looking forward to the 2 weeks. I'm a little burned out, bro. I'll be honest with you. I was thinking about it. I was looking at the calendar. I was just like last week I was on a ship, and I'm like, I didn't want to do any shows, and they were all going really well. Like that. They went really well. I usually don't throw this around, but I got a couple standing ovations. I really crushed a lot. But then I would go right back to my room and be like, like just so.
Right.
I just want to get out. And I get that way. It's like I do a bunch of weeks in a row, and then I look at it. I go, I've done 65 shows in the last fucking 7 or 8 weeks. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's why I'm tired of my jokes. I'm bored. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want to do anything. So 2 weeks off is about the right amount of time for me to go back. And I'll do the Mardi Gras. Then I'll do Vegas. Then I have I kind of have 2 weeks off in Chicago, but I do a Wisconsin gig. But then I pick back up at the end of July, back to Alaska and shit.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So you got to talk louder, turn the mic up for the Alaska cruise.
Yeah, they're not so bad now, man, because I think it's because it's so cheap to cruise still kind of right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And plus Alaska is dying for tourists, dude. They were like, I was on the first ship in Alaska last year, and I was on the first ship in Alaska this year. And I was in Skagway for the first port day and stuff, and they were like, we were dying for people to be here. You know what I mean? Skagway, 2 of those cities almost went bankrupt.
Really?
Skagway and one other one. Skagway for sure, because I remember reading about it. The mayor was like,
probably Ketchikan's pretty small too, huh?
It could be Ketchikan. It seems like they got a lot of crap there, but it's all touristy. You know what I mean? It's all that lumberjack throwing shit, and if you live there, you're not doing that.
The locals aren't going to come see that when they can just go out in the woods and cut it down themselves.
Right? They can do all that shit. In fact, all the locals work at those places. You know what I mean? So they're not going to go in. Alex said Patrick pulling his best Weekend at Bernie's impression. That's exactly what it was. He was totally Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was going to take you into the mess and make a sandwich.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Yeah,
that would have been the best way to get fired.
Dude, if I ever reach a point where I don't care, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Just bring in someone really drunk, just sit them up and just sit there and just start making inappropriate sandwiches.
I'll have to tell you about my not giving a shit moment, my epiphany, not on camera sometime.
Yeah, right. You want to save it up? I hear you. For when you finally have fuck you money, you're like, oh look, I got fuck you money.
Yeah, right.
I can go out and burn all these bridges now.
Oh man, yeah, it's hard. You reach a point on the ships, and you're just like, I don't care. I really don't. Send me home. I'm gonna do what I want, just to feel like a human, and then.
You get tired, especially when you're performing, man, every night. I know it sounds stupid, but at some point, even though when the shows go well, you're having fun, everything's great, but then like when you're done, you're like, I'm just gonna go to bed. You don't want to do anything. You know what I mean? You're just done. And I only imagine I only do a week at a time, but I end up doing a lot back to back. So I end up doing I'll book too many weeks in a row, and then before I know it, I look at my calendar, and I'm like, damn it, how did I book 9 weeks in a row? What was I thinking? I just don't do it right.
Right.
But if you do a long contract, you guys do shorter contracts. Now, you've been at Carnival in a while, right? Was the Mardi Gras the last one, or did you go on after that?
Yeah, no, I signed off the Mardi Gras. It was actually September 11th. I was only on for 2 months. I was supposed to be on for 5.
Right.
But, I was telling the entertainment director on there, I think that was the hardest I've worked. After every show, I'd be dead tired, and it wasn't.
Was that Hugo? Hugo's still there?
Yeah.
Or he was there. He was there then. Now, Calvin, I think Hugo's back there maybe. I don't know. But Calvin was there for a while.
Okay.
And then...
Hugo, I think, he's a hotel director now.
Oh, shit, that's right. Yeah, he was going to move on to that.
Yeah.
Right on. That's cool. Good for him. Well, they got 2 more of the big ships coming out later this year, so... And I know Calvin's going to be on the first one, which I want to say is the Jubilee, I think, right? That one's going to be November. And then the celebration is next spring. But Calvin's going to that new one, which is the last 2 sisters of the Mardi Gras. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's a nice ship. Big fucking ship.
Dude, it's almost too big. It takes you forever to get anywhere. They should have shuttles down there for the crew. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, I got to go where? I'm like, ugh.
Oh, the worst was your cabin was up on the front of the ship too, right? Like deck 4, deck 5, something like that.
Yeah, we're at 5 forward. Most of us are over in that area, yeah.
At the time I was there, we weren't allowed to use the guest gym, so have to walk all the way to the back of the ship, use the crew gym.
Oh, is that where the crew? Because we can't use the crew gym anymore.
Yeah, but the capacity was 10 people, so if you get there's 10 people. And you're like, fuck, I took my pre-workout. What am I going to go do now? I can't go up to the track because all the restrictions were really heavy at that point. So what do I do? So I just walk back and forth along the outside crew promenade.
Yeah. Dude, I hate that when you take your pre-workout stuff and then, like, I've done that. I'll take pre-workout. I try to time it right. I'll take my pre-workout and then I can go to MSA or HR real quick and drop in my receipts or whatever, and then go upstairs and stretch and get right to the workout. But then something happens, and then I got to go somewhere else, and then I got to go safety. And before I know it, it's an hour and 15 minutes later, and I'm all jacked up, like I can't work out or nothing, you know.
I'm gonna go have a sandwich.
Yeah, right. That's usually what I do. I'm just gonna go eat now. I'll just go eat. I'll eat this down. Okay, Alex is saying stuff again. Alex said we should cruise again. I cruised with Alex on the. We went to Puerto Vallarta. Oh, it was the Panorama. So I cruised with Alex and his family. Alex is a good guy. Alex cruised. Some of these guys that watch the show, most of them are cruisers, or a lot of them are. But Alex and his wife Erica cruise a lot. They cruise a ton, and they were on with me in the Panorama. They've been on another one since then. And then, dude, we had a great time in the Panorama. I went with him and his wife, and they kind of grew up in Puerto Vallarta. They like when they were teenagers, they hung out there. Yeah, so. Like, I've never had a full port day there. I've always been a travel day for me. It's always been the old format had us flying in and out of Puerto Vallarta, so I could never spend any time there. So this particular day, I was off that night, spent the whole day with them, and man, we had a blast. We went all the way in the south and up and down the boardwalk and all this stuff, but they showed me a lot of cool stuff.
Sick.
Yeah, but he was like, we should cruise again. Yeah, that would break up the Groundhog Day routine. Thank you. I had a great time with them. We had dinner. Calvin, you cruised him 10 years ago. Yeah, Calvin's a really interesting dude. I got to see him do Liars Club. You ever seen him do Liars Club, Patrick?
I don't think I've seen him do it. No, I saw you guys do it on the Splendor.
Yeah, Calvin is the best at it. Period. He's the best. I did it with him a couple of times, and I saw him do it on the Mardi Gras with Jim Brick, Percy Cruz, and there was a third. I can't remember who the third was. Cookie. Cookie was coming into take over cruise director. So I think it was just those 3. Yeah, it was interesting. But he's hilarious. Anybody you see good at the Liars Club is probably stealing Calvin's act. Like if they work on the cruise ship, I've seen a lot of guys literally just steal what he does, and you're like,
really?
Yeah. And Calvin's so good at it. I'm like, I don't know why you would even try it. It's embarrassing. It'd be like if I stole Richard Pryor's stuff. You know what I mean? Like what are you doing?
I would pay to see you do Richard Pryor stuff. Instantly get canceled.
Yeah, right. Why would you even attempt to do, the best ever? So what do you got on the board? So what? So you're on 2 weeks off. So you're going to decompress too. That's good. And then you go back. What do
Yeah.
you got after Vegas? Do you got stuff? What's your schedule coming? First of all, do you have any ships coming up at all? I don't think you do, right?
Not foreseeable right now. A buddy of mine in North Carolina wants to do one or two Norwegian Howl at Sea contracts, the dueling piano things. So I'm looking into that.
Can you get into Howl and do that? Do you think?
Yeah, I did one back in December, actually with Justin.
Oh, dude, I would have loved to see that. That would have been so cool.
It was hilarious. He and I share a sense of humor. We'd look at each other, not having rehearsed anything, and just say the same shit at the same time. It was crazy.
What do you mean? Yeah, I work out. Shut up. Like, wait, people making fun of my workout ethic now. What do you mean work out? What kind of question is that? Yes, I work out, jerks.
Hey, you're bending over and cleaning stuff, right?
Back at defensive. Look, I'm all sweaty now. I've been cleaning all day. I'm exhausted in here. It's not really working out. But still. When do you, dude, you should.
Yeah,
I'm on the getaway in October.
Okay.
That ship.
I gotta see. He sent me something.
That ship has Howl. So that's the only Howl ship I know I have for the rest of the year. I'm trying to get on the more. I wanted to get on the breakaway really bad. That doesn't seem to be working out very well. But I got the getaway. But man, I would love to go see that. Man, you and Justin together would be fucking hilarious at Howl at the Moon. I mean, it would be anytime I'm there. When I'm on a ship that has Howl, every night I'm off. That's where I hang out. It's like when I see you. But I'll hang out with those guys. I know most of those Howl guys. So we hang out, we drink, we talk. Oh my God, there's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Oh, it was a blast. And we only worked 4 days a week there.
Right.
As opposed to, was it 6?
Right. Yeah, because we do the other 2. Yeah, right, exactly.
But it was guest status and all that too was amazing.
Yeah, that was cool. They just took that away from us though on Norwegian. They're going back to
really?
they're going back to crew. From what I understand, they're going back to crew status. That's what I was told.
That.
But I never heard about it. No one sent me an email to tell me about it. But from what I understand, they're going back to that. I don't know why, but they are. So it's weird.
It's like everything else. It'll change for a little bit, then go back, and then change again and go back. It's like a pendulum on ships. Yeah,
but even guest status on Norwegian it's still better than. It's a pretty good setup. It's not bad. The only your yellow card. So there's certain things you can't do. You have a curfew, which that always annoys me. That really bugs me. Like I've ordered a drink at 1:45, and they go, "I'm sorry, we can't serve you." I go, "Why can't you serve
Jesus.
me?" And they go, "Well, because 2:00 is your curfew." And I'm like, you realize I'm 57 years old. Are you aware of that?
What is this, band camp?
I know, right? It's so bad, dude. Like just little things like I hate to be told what to do. Like if you ask me to do something, I'm really good about it. But if you go, "Don't do that," I'm like, "Hey, fuck you. Don't tell me what to do."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're like,
you can't do this.
Yeah. If you could, would you pass me the salt? Yes. Give me the salt. Go fuck yourself. I don't. I'm really cranky about that. So when anybody tells me what to do, I get really mad. Especially like things like that, something that makes no sense to me, like a curfew. You're like, really? I can't pass 2? Okay. It's whatever.
I haven't had a curfew since I was a teenager.
Ooh, I know. That drives me crazy. The good thing is I don't generally want to stay out past 2 much anymore. You know what I mean? It's like most of my
unless you're in New Orleans when your flight gets canceled.
That's different. On a cruise ship, I don't do it. On a cruise ship, it's pointless because after 2:00, nothing but bad things can happen. You know what I mean? I'm
true.
I'm drinking, they're drinking. Plus, even if guests do something stupid and I'm in the vicinity, security shows up and I'm the first one they come to. And I'm like, what? I didn't do what? I didn't what? But they don't care if you're there. You know what I mean? So I don't hang out late at night. On the
I don't know. I've had some pretty good times after 2 a.m. on cruise ships.
Yes, well, I did too. That's why I don't do them anymore. That's what I'm saying. I go, I don't think I'm going to do this anymore. I think COVID came and went, and I'm like, I think I'm good. I'm just going to pass. So,
but yeah, I got doing New Orleans. I'm working on Vegas. Trying to book some stuff in Oregon. Maine, Wisconsin, all over the place.
What
like a mini,
do you have? Do you have a website, or do you have everything going through your Facebook?
I got a website, patrickduffymusic.com.
Okay, all right.
So I try to keep the schedule updated. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so everybody can go to PatrickDuffyMusic.com.
Yeah.
You should buy the domain Patrick Duffy, not the fucker from Dallas.com.
Ah! I'll do that
You
tonight.
could probably get that domain. You probably could.
I was searching them.
You know what? You should get it and then just direct it to your site. You know what I mean? You should just to have it. You should do that. Just
I'm sold. I'm doing it.
yeah, you do because I got a bunch that direct to my site. Like I have LennySchmidtComedy, Mr. Lenny Schmidt, but if you go to them, they all go to LennySchmidt.com. So
okay, nice.
You can do that. Yeah. So get Patrick Duffy, not from Dallas, or not the fucker from Dallas, or you should do that. That's hilarious. And then every once in a while, just pass it out as a joke and put it on the back of your card or something. You know what I mean? And just you know what I mean? I think that's funny. So, that's great.
That's perfect.
All right, man. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Dude, thank you for being on today. I appreciate it. This was dynamite, and it worked out good. We had no tech problems. I can't believe this. I moved all of this shit. Let's check.
I'm glad all the other guys said no. I'm glad all the other guys said no, and I was the last choice.
I'm glad they did too. What do you have Wisconsin dates booked yet, or what are you eyeing?
It's looking like Halloween weekend.
Do you know where?
Eagle River.
Okay. There you go. I got one guy watches from Wisconsin. He's looking at Eagle River in October. So Ben, if you go to Patrick Duffy, not the fucker from Dallas.com, I'm sure that you can find an update on his schedule. But it looks like he's aiming for late October, right around there.
I've actually got some friends in Wisconsin Dells too, trying to set me up with some stuff. So.
Dude, you should do that. That's a great gig, Wisconsin Dells. That's a cool little touristy area. That should be. Do they have a howl there, or they have like their own piano bar, or what do they have?
I think there's a place called Red's Piano Bar.
Oh, that's right. I know Red's. Yeah, Red's was in Chicago, I think, for a while.
Probably. I think it's a Midwestern thing.
There used to be. I want to say Red's was the name of the one that was in Rosemont for a while. There was one in Rosemont before COVID came, and then when COVID came, it just disappeared. It just fell out. But I went and saw it a couple times in Rosemont. But I want to say that was Red's. I think. I don't know.
Was the piano red?
Look, man, by the time I get in the piano bar, I'm way too drunk. I'm colorblind and drunk. So those two things combined, my answer to that is...
I didn't know you were colorblind.
I am colorblind. So the answer is yes, the piano's red.
So drinking that hand grenade in New Orleans.
Yeah. Dude, what color was that? Some sort of bright green?
Dude, you want to try this green drink? What are you talking about?
First of all, it was good, but you're like, we got to go try this. Because I think I was drinking vodka sodas over there at your bar. I drank those all night.
Yeah.
I did a couple of shots here and there. I got pretty drunk. And then you're like, let's go drink this toxic green drink for no reason. I'm like, yeah, why not? I got an hour to kill before I have to go to the airport. So.
Well, hey, we ended up looking like a couple splitting it. I didn't want you drinking the whole thing.
That was adorable. Yeah, that was the best. People are looking at us. Oh, and I met that girl from Chicago. That's some girl. That's right. Remember?
Oh, yeah. And I got stood up by one.
Oh, it was a perfect night. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's all coming back now. It's all coming back. All right. Perfect. That's all right.
Let's do it again with better results.
Yeah, let's do that. Good call. Good call. You know what? We need to find a weekend where you're somewhere or where we just have some time off and we can just get together and hang out. Fucking, you know what I mean? Whether it's Vegas or whatever. We'll figure something out, brother. We really should do that. We should just more than fucking one night, just a couple of nights.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, we're going to get out of here, man. We got to wrap this up. Guys, Patrick, don't leave right away. Hold on, but I'm just going to say goodbye to you. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to Patrick, everyone. People are saying goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. All right, we're losing this. Hang on. We're keeping this. All right, all the people on Facebook. The one guy that made fun of my working out. Hey, Spot's here. Cheryl Lockhart's here. I call her Spot. It's a long story. But she loves the No Dallas tag. Thanks, Cheryl. God, I love your profile picture. You look beautiful. All right. We're going to get out of here. Patrick, say goodbye, man.
Bye, guys.
That was Patrick Duffy. Oh, look, now I got to get rid of all this shit. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I'm working on it. That was Patrick Duffy, guys. Thanks for tuning in to the show, man. I appreciate it. This is great. We're back, man. We're back doing shows live. We're back this week live, and we'll be back next week live with my brother Mike. And then after that, we get right back to regularly scheduled stuff, man. We're going to go back to some shows that I got recorded. I got some stuff set up where I'm going to do stuff live from a port. And looks like I might be able to do a show live from Cozumel. All that stuff is coming up. I'm very excited. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for coming back to watch the show. Please, like I said, please hit the thumbs up down below. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Those things really help me out a big time. You guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. And as always, yeah, what the hell? Dream of Pinky, guys. Thanks a lot. Wait, hold on. Got a little chaos here. Hold on. Yeah, whatever. There we go. Guys, thanks for being here. Dream of Pinky. Take care of yourselves. See you next week.